cross grip armbar. In Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or grappling for me, I call this the same side. And this is the opposite side or cross side. Even though this is right arm to left arm, and it's technically the opposite arm, that I don't think of left and right when I'm upside down in a pretzel, right? I'm trying to just associate near side and far side, opposite side. Okay, if I were here, this would be the near side arm, this would be the far side arm. And if I were knee on belly, and he were doing this, I'd say do a near side arm bar, right? If he was pushing on my knee here, I'd say do a far side arm bar. You know what I'm saying? So, but also, same side and cross side. This is what I want you to get. I want you to get that this elbow needs to be like this for me to attack that arm. That's what you really got to understand. And let's look at it from the guard. Okay? If I have this elbow here, this doesn't allow me to move my hips around him. Okay? If this elbow's in the center, whether I push it like this, hold his head, hold the collar, okay, and I'm pushing his elbow to my belly button, or if I pull his arm across with the opposite one, hold his head, notice my hand placement, that's why I'm saying that. Hold the collar. I put my foot up, knees next to his head, listen, keywords, knee next to his head, foot in his armpit. In this case, I can clamp his back. Can't do that when I'm mounted though. I can push the face and I come over here and I get the arm up. But it's because I got that arm, that elbow across, right? I got that elbow across his body. Now there's tons of different setups to do that. I could do it through attacking his collar, and then he puts his hand here, now I'm able to attack. But what I really want you guys to understand is you need to get low and do it with your body. This starts to push his arm across. I want you to do it this way first, before we even talk about hands, because this is the core movement and principle, right? So I get his arm to go across his body, and now if I put my leg up, his arm pulls out. Woo, too easy, right? So as I move my opponent's arm across his body, I slide that knee up next to his head. Just like as if I was in the guard. I had the knee next to his shoulder and his head, and I'm here. Now I remember I had to put the clamp his back, now I'm putting the foot in the armpit, and I'm here. Now I can start to attack his arms. I'll lift both of his arms up. I'm in that S-mount position, and I have the arm bar. I bring both of his grips to me. I'm going to talk about the anatomy and the body for a little bit. You guys know what the meridian line is? I know some of you guys are younger, but meridian line is the center line in the center of our body right here, okay? Goes all the way through the center of our entire body. There's different terms like that, but what I'm getting at for you right now in this instance is the center of his body. If his grip is in the center of his body, this makes it, hold your hands together, this makes it difficult for me to get this arm extended. But if I can get his grip to pass his meridian line, he then becomes weaker out here, and it's easy to take the arm bar. You guys tracking on that? Okay, so if I can get his defense to go past either side, look, it stretches out one of his arms, or both of his arms actually, right? But the same instance when I get his arms to come up, okay, his arms are elongated, and I can take his arms to an arm bar. Just let all that sink in for a second while we start to talk about this again. I move with my chest, I slide them across, I can use my hands. My knee comes up around the body, and look, I'm gonna start scooping both of his arms up. So it takes him away from being strong. He's strong in his chest, he's strong here. This is where I take both of them up and away. Can't into S-mount, I can pinch my heel and my knee together, and I'll hold his top hand nice and high. I get that leg over the head, pinch my knees, and he taps. I have both of his arms way away from his meridian line. Pinching my knees, curling my heels. I'm not extending. Pinching my knees, curling my heels. I'm like this. If you wanted to, you can actually cross your ankles on your back. There's times to do it, times not to. This time's okay. Okay? One last time. Use your body. We're just doing the principles right now. We're not attacking any particular position. Pinch. Over the face. Okay. He's done. Ready, set, back and forth.